Good morning, everyone. I know that each one of us is experiencing struggles in different ways, but I want you to know that your pastor is praying for you and that you can look to God's Word for encouragement. You can find even marching orders in simply going to His Word each day for just a dose of what God might have for you. This morning I was in Mark chapter number 3, and just the first, I think 5 or 6 verses, Jesus was confronted with a situation where he needed to demonstrate compassion, but it was a setup. They had put him in a position where he would have to choose, in their minds, his law or this man that was in desperate need. And so Jesus demonstrated to us that no matter what the law says, compassion is always right. God never intended for compassion to be limited by his law. In fact, compassion is expanded when we follow the standards that God has set in place. And so when Jesus healed the man on the Sabbath day, he wasn't violating God's law. He was actually living by God's law. And that just frustrated the people that thought they were in charge of it all. And I'm not telling you to be disrespectful of other people's social distancing or their safe spaces or anything like that. I'm really talking about our need to be people that demonstrate compassion every time we get a chance to, that we can't allow home quarantine to leave people's needs unmet. And so I want to encourage you. Your situation might be where you're praying for someone, but not just praying for them by name, but reaching out to them and praying with them on the phone, maybe even setting up a little bit of video chat. Reach out to anyone who the Lord puts on your heart and just see if there's a way that you could demonstrate compassion during this very interesting and very unusual time. And so as the church, if you get a chance, get out there and demonstrate compassion in tangible ways. Maybe finding out if someone's in need of something and you being the one to go to the store and take care of that for them. Many of our seniors have most of their bases covered because they have extended family, but there may be some people in our church or in our extended church family that do not. Maybe they don't even have the resources to go out and battle the stores to find that they don't have what they need. And so maybe you could be that extra encouragement. And so I want to leave you with that this morning. Go out there and be the encouragement that the world needs right now. Not in defiance of orders. Definitely follow the mandate to kind of quarantine yourselves, keep yourself distant, keep yourself hands washed, the whole thing. But I just want to encourage you to be a living testimony of what the Lord is doing in your heart. And don't allow yourself to get paralyzed with fear. Allow yourself to trust the Lord that if he puts it on your heart, that compassion should be our goal. Compassion is always right. If you can keep that in your mind, compassion is always right. And so I pray, and my prayer for you is that you would show some compassion to someone, whether by video conference, dropping something off, or just reaching out to them and making sure they know they're not forgotten. We can be this demonstration of compassion if we'll let ourselves be. And so be encouraged with that today. Have a blessed day.